Hey, moms and moms to be. I am Sara Dimitroff. And on this first episode of this blog, it's going to be about meeting your blogger, and that's me. Hi. So you can get to know me and feel more comfortable, hopefully reaching out at any time. I cannot wait to get to know all of you as well. So stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to my first episode. My name is Sara Dimitroff, and I empower moms with tips and tricks to the conceiving, pregnancy, and postpartum journey into motherhood. Make sure that you subscribe and get notified below because you don't want to miss a beat with all the new blogs and trainings I have coming up. I have been married to my amazing husband, Sean, for almost 10 years now. I have had 6 pregnancies and have 3 wonderful children here with me today, 2 girls and a boy. I also have a dog named Nova. She is a female golden retriever. So, just a little history about me to get to know me a little bit more as your blogger. I met my husband, Sean, in 2013. He proposed 3 months later, and we were married exactly 1 year later to the week of our first date. Sean and I are both one of 5 children in our families. Prior to meeting him, I received my bachelor's in psychology and my master's in applied behavior analysis, also known as ABA. I worked in the corporate America in the ABA field for 13 years prior to becoming a stay at home mom. In 2021, after having our last child, I mainly worked with children and teenagers diagnosed with autism. I also worked with individuals of all ages for a little over a year with traumatic brain injury, TBI, and acquired brain injuries, also known as ABI. I traveled around alone, accomplishing all of this by living in 3 states and 6 cities. So, why I became a stay at home mom? Are you a stay at home mom? Are you thinking of becoming a stay at home mom? Are you a work from home mom? Do you want to make your own schedule? Here is what took me from corporate America to stay at home mom to work from home mom. After we had our third child and our last baby in 2021, I became a stay at home mom to be in the moment with our 3 children here on earth with us today. Our third child was also our double rainbow baby, as I had suffered 2 very heartbreaking miscarriages prior to delivering him in 2021. That broke me for a very, very long time. After believing I'm in the clear, I go to my doctor's office, and all of this was, during that time that none of us want to talk about anymore. In that 2020, 2021 time frame, you know what I'm talking about. So I was all alone as Sean could not be with me. For my second trimester appointment, just to go in and hear, I'm sorry, there's not a heartbeat anymore. I could not believe it after hearing the heartbeat at multiple other appointments. I'd also been physically getting sick every day and even still got physically sick on my way to the appointment that morning. So, how could there no longer be a heartbeat when I'm still having all the symptoms of pregnancy? So, I was mentally, physically, emotionally, and 100% drained on empty. I couldn't continue the path I was on. I needed to let something go and to heal, and the only thing I could let go at the time was my job. Some of the contributing challenges I dealt with were like one of them, my husband and I worked opposite shifts and didn't get to see each other often. 2, one of our children had multiple specialty appointments, of which could be 1 to 2 hours away, and then therefore take up most of the day. 3, it just with all those specialty appointments and kids, it just takes a lot of time out of your PTO, and that doesn't even count scheduling vacation for 7 to 10 days. Another one, trying to travel around Sean's schedule. My schedule and the kids' schedule is very chaotic. While also really missing being in the moment with my kids. As I was too stressed out and overwhelmed, being depressed and dealing with severe anxiety. Missing my kids' events and big moments, trying to spend in playtime, sports, cleaning the house, laundry, grocery shopping, meal prepping, birthday parties, and more during the 2-day weekend I was off. For someone with severe anxiety and OCD, it was just too much. And not to mention all the losses and things I had gone through. So, what did I want? I wanted unlimited PTO, unlimited sick days, decrease my load, decrease my stress, not worry about figuring out how to work while we have sick kiddos at home. And then, of course, when I'm going to get sick. To be a volunteer in their classroom at every opportunity I was given, to on every field trip with them while rotating field trips with my husband so we could both have those opportunities, to participate in field day at school, to coach my kids' sporting events, to be at all our practices and games. And what I really wanted was to have more than just 2 days a week with my kids intentionally, taking them on field trips, which we call them at home as family field trips, to do laundry, grocery shopping, clean the house, and more. To the flexibility to travel whenever my husband wanted to, as many times a year as we wanted to, and more. So I took that leap of faith and I just dove and jumped right on in. So, what I do. What I do now. So, I left my job to be a full time mom, which I loved. It took away a lot of the load, the stress, issues, and worries. As I was just there at home when a kid is sick, needs to go spend a day at the specialist appointment, and watch the kids so Sean could sleep whenever he needed to during, before, and after his shift work. Volunteer the kids' schools, volunteer for their coaching games, take them to all their events and more. Basically, some days I feel like I turned into a taxi driver, just going from point A to point B to point C to point D, to just having fun, enjoying life with them. But what I really miss was helping others, mentoring others, talking with others, changing individuals and families' lives, and having a paycheck. When you go from having a master's degree and being very independent and loving your job and making a very good living, even with your husband, to not having a paycheck, for me, that was very hard as well. Even though there's so many pros to it, I mean, that's big. And even though I'm doing so much in life, with my kids, I don't actually receive a paycheck. And so that was actually really hard for me to adapt and adjust to. So I decided to start a blog for moms to be and moms to all connect, to learn from one another, support one another, and learn that each mother isn't going through a hard season of life alone. Another mama is going through it or has gone through it, and I am here to offer tips and tricks to help you get through it and to connect to all of us. Also, as a mom, we start looking and investing in more safe alternatives for our kids. So I partnered with the most clinically proven wellness company in the world and opened my own wellness store to share with other moms what has drastically changed my life and my family's lives. I partnered with them. Just wait and listen to all of this. I mean, I am just amazed when I hear all this that the company has accomplished. As I personally love how they were green before green was a thing. They were the first company in the world to fully offset our carbon emissions to leave no footprint on our planet. They were the first in the world to obtain climate neutral certification, first to introduce Earth Day products, the first multi-study evidence for dietary supplements called the Landmark Study. And I highly suggest that you read over that. It's just very, very interesting, the data that they got out of that. They created the first multivitamin in the United States. They're beyond organic products, non-toxic products, while all being safe, proven by science, and 100% guaranteed. And to me, that was very important, as in my background, I am very heavy on knowing there's science behind it. There's published journals behind it. They're proven effective methods and safe and guaranteed. And so that's one thing also I love about this company is everything they do, everything they put out in the world is all scientifically proven and backed by scientists, research, doctors, you name it, they got it all. They have also been on every NASA mission since 1993. Their scientists, along with NASA scientists, designed Asteroid, a special rehydration product. They have 151 gold, silver, and bronze medals from the Olympians fueled by their products. This company truly does bring true wellness to the world, and I'm so passionate about that. Why did I do it? I do this blog and have my own wellness company to support other moms and moms to be, as many women say they need a tribe to help raise their child or their children. But where is the tribe? I don't know. I haven't truly seen it all yet. Well, right here. We may not all in the same city or state or even country, but we can all provide guidance, support, and education online, and possibly even meet great mamas in your area via our free Facebook group called Moms Empowering Moms, with tips and tricks for the conceiving, pregnancy, and postpartum journey into motherhood. This group is for all women to find tips and tricks from trying to become a mom, to moving your child up to college, to what is the best product out there to use for a specific situation. My goal is to empower you and help you reach your goals of becoming a mom and being the mother you've always envisioned, while changing along the way when your goals or expectations change as well. Along my journey, I have learned so many tips and tricks that I want to share with other women to help them reach their goals of becoming and being the mother they dreamed of. As with our women tribe online in our free Facebook group called Moms Empowering Moms, with tips and tricks for the conceiving, pregnancy, and postpartum journey into motherhood. We all come from different backgrounds, we're raised differently, have different expectations, and have had different experiences. With this, I hope to create a welcoming space and community for moms to get the tips and tricks and support they need from other moms going through the same thing and knowing that they aren't in this season of life alone. So, in closing, I'd like to say I just cannot wait to meet and connect with a lot of you, moms to be and mamas. So, come on and join my free Facebook group and follow me on social media. Shoot me a message when you follow me online so I can follow you back and know that you found me. I can't wait to see you in the group and see what kind of knowledge and support you can add to our group, as well as what you can take away from the group as well. You've got this, mama. And go ahead and click the button under this video so that you can connect with me online. And also, don't forget to connect to our free Facebook group too, with the yellow button at the very bottom of this blog. If you resonate with me at all, please also hit the like and subscribe button below so that you can get updates on my weekly blogs and all my trainings I do. I can't wait to meet you.